the top. Don't got time for the haters, so they better just stop. Yep. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got a plan for success, so baby come and watch. Just like a tree in the desert, notch after notch. Oh, oh, oh. And when you come looking for me, girl, you can find me at the top. Oh.
All right, my friends. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We're about to find out here in a minute, and I'm going to let Brandon go here in just a second, but I want to make sure. Okay, yep, I think so.
I think you're good.
Yes. Yes. Okay, that's working too. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so here's what we'll do, Brandon. I'm gonna activate the restream chat.
Okay.
Disable that. All right. Chat is up. I need you to send a message as soon as you get off. As soon as I close this, get on the chat, send me a message, and we make sure it's working. That way, if something happens, you can let me know.
Okay.
All right. So Brandon's gonna go and listen, guys, and
yep,
we're gonna test this out.
Do my admin job.
All right. All right. All right. So we'll close that.
Ryan Bishop. Hi, good evening, everyone.
So I'm hoping that everything stays working. I need to go and adjust the setting real quick. Hey, Brian, how are you, buddy? Let me go and adjust the setting because I think it
Brandon Armstrong.
I think it might be under.
It's working.
Are you able to see the simulator, Brian?
Options menu. Page 1 of 1. Controls options. Button. General options.
Let me go to my regular settings here for a minute.
Graphic. Camera. Button. Sound. Button. Traffic. Sound. Button.
Sound.
Use main device output selection systems default device. Button. Select your output device for the main sounds, aircraft and environment sounds. Use communication device output selection systems default device. Button. Main device output selections. Communication headphone simulation. Off. Warning sounds in external view. On. VHF signal degradation. Active spatial sound. Off. Convert audio to mono. Off. ATC text to speech settings. Azure. List with music selection. Color 2. List with 3 values.
Okay, we don't want.
Color 1. Legacy. Color 2. Color 1. Legacy. ATC text to speech.
Give me a minute, guys. I gotta fix.
Mute audio in background. Off. List with 2. Master. 100. Slider. Voices. 100. Slot. Aircraft engines. 100. Aircraft miscellaneous. Cockpit. 100. Warnings. 100. Other aircraft. 100. Environment. 100. User interface.
I'm trying to
100.
find.
Music. 20. Slider. 19. 8. 10. 8. 7.
I don't do the music.
4. 3.
I turned that down, so hold on.
1. 0. Music. Press F11 to apply and say music. 0. User interface. Environment. Other aircraft. Warnings. Cockpit. Aircraft engine. Voices. Master. 100.
Can you see the sim window okay, Brian?
Use right stick up. Voices. 1. Master. 100. Voices. 100. Slider. Master. Mute audio in background. Music selection. Legacy. ATC text to speech settings. Azure. List with 3 values. Adjust the quality of text to speech used by air traffic. Offline. Off. Azure. Use right stick up. Offline. Off. Azure.
Okay.
Convert audio to mono. Active spatial sound. VHF signal degradation. Warning sounds in external. Headphone simulation. Communication device output selection systems default device. Button. Main device output selection systems default device. Button. Select your output device for the main sounds. Communication device output select. Main device output selection systems default device. Button. Select your output device for the main sounds. Aircraft and environment sounds. Use right stick up and communication device output. Main device output selection systems default device. But dollar. OK. Pop up window. Main device output selection. Systems default device dip out. Sound Blaster Z. Speakers. Sound Blaster Z. Speakers. 3 Razer Barracuda X. Below are 2 buttons. 1. OK. 2. Cancel. OK. Button. Speakers. 3 Razer Barracuda X. Speakers. Sound Blaster Z. Speakers. 3 Razer Barracuda X. Speakers. Dip out. Sound Blaster Z. Speakers. Sound. Speakers. 3 Razer Barracuda X. OK. OK. Button. Cancel. Button. OK. Button. Master. 100. Mute audio in background. Off. Music selection.
Hold on, guys.
ATC
Making sure I got the
text-to-speech
sound
settings.
set
Convert
right.
Active spatial sound. VHF signal warning sounds in headphone simulation. Communication main device output search bar. Main device output selection speakers. 3 Razer Barracuda X. Communication device
Okay,
output selection systems
perfect.
default device. Headphone simulation. Off.
And
values.
I don't think I'll do the.
Headphone simulation applies a simulation of
No,
headphone
we're not going to
acoustics
do
and filters
headphones.
main
Okay,
sounds,
so
aircraft and environment sounds. This options is available only
There
if
we
you use
go.
the same main and communicate options menu. Page 1 of 1.
now the other thing I need to
Currently
make sure
highlighted.
before I
General
take off is that my
2 of 4.
my yoke is going to be working right.
Press ESC to
So
resume. Controls options. Button 4 of controls options screen. Expand / collapse all. Press ESC to go. Expand / filter. Assign. Select an input. Search bar. Search bar. Sensitivity. Keyboard profile. Mouse profile. Keyboard profile. Options. Button. Sensitivity.
come on.
Keyboard profile. Mouse profile. Alpha flight controls profile 6. Press ESC to go. Mouse profile. Keyboard
Perfect.
profile.
And then bam.
Options menu. Page 1 of 1. Currently highlighted. Controls options. Button 4 of 4.
All right. Okay, sound is good. Okay. All right. There we go. Brandon, are you good? Can you hear me okay? I've got the flight plan downloaded, exported. I think we're good. I hope we're good. The only thing I do is fix my sound pack, the other sound pack, but we'll use the default one for now. That's fine. All right. So,
Brandon Armstrong. Yes, your audio is just fine.
all right, I'm gonna do one more thing real. All right, we're gonna go with what we got for now. I'll fix the. I'll do the update on the database after I do this test. Hopefully we are good. So, alright. If anybody's wondering what's been going on, well, the computer's been acting really weird. Alright, new flight. Alright. Allegiant, Niner Delta Whiskey, requesting cargo to Louisville, Kentucky. Audio's good, Brandon. We're good there.
Mission on request. This will take a minute or two. Allegiant 009. Alright, we got a new cargo mission for you. You're tasked with transporting essential teaching supplies to Louisville, Kentucky. The supplies are crucial for the upcoming academic term and include textbooks, educational kits, and digital learning tools. Ensure the cargo is handled with care, as it is vital for the educational development of many students.
You want to go ahead and request the IFR to Louisville, please?
Brandon Armstrong.
Sure thing, John.
Yes,
I'll get our
your
IFR
audio
clearance
is
to
just
Louisville.
fine.
Starting pre-flight flow.
Stanford ground, Allegiant 009. We'd like to request our IFR clearance.
You know, I
Good evening,
almost wonder
Captain.
if there just wasn't a glitch in the update, and then when they updated it fixed itself. I mean, I don't know, but I think it was that indexing that was turned
Evening,
off.
Captain.
but-
We are just getting the last of the cargo loaded. It'll let you know when we are secure and ready.
Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.775 squawk 3446. Expect runway 18.
Captain, we are secure and good to go.
The only other thing I'm going to do before we take off, I'm going to go into my PMDG setting and make sure it's set to fail/op.
Messages, collapsed spam. Now, lowest views, text message, button. Messages, now, lowest views, text message. Messages, now, 2, 3, 0, 2, 1, 8, 2, 4. Bitcap G. Message, tabs, messages, lowest views, oh okay, I just stepped out to smoke it, damn it, dictate. Today 10, your text message, read 10, today 10, lowest views, oh okay, I just stepped out to smoke it, damn it, cold in here, dictate.
Yes, it sure is. I'm doing a test flight right now. So far, everything is good.
Inserted yes, it sure is. I'm send button. Send message, send. Dictate button.
That was our other admin checking in on us.
11 p.m. One notification. Messages. Collapsed stack. Now, lowest views Monday, the 31st of 11 p.m. Messages. Collapsed stack. Now, lowest views. Text message. Button. Message received from messages. Message. Text feedbacks. Messages. Lowest views. Good deal. 11 p.m. Read 10:15. Dictate.
Yes, hopefully everything is good now. I think it is, but we will see.
Lois Hughes.
Send button.
Hello for a min or so.
Oh, there's Lois. She is with us for a minute, you guys. Good deal. Okay, good. CDU's working, sound's working. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. God, it's exhausting doing this work. I've been working on this for 2 days. I really feel like it was that index thing that was turned off. Because if your computer can't index, then that would make sense why
Lois
it wouldn't let
Hughes.
you open the drives.
See, you got it all back so far.
I'm hoping so, Lois. I'm hoping so.
Would you mind checking the SIDS and stars?
Absolutely.
Heading out for my checks.
Let's see. $18 direct to worms. Alright, we got our departure done. Now let's do our arrival. Yes, 35 left. Lead 1, LaFox. Right stop 3. Left stop 3. LaFox is left stop 3. Execute. Go to our leg page. That's good. Giving comms to you. Go ahead and connect to ground. Request pushback with startup.
Alright, John, I'll get that pushback request in.
Thank you, sweetheart. I love you.
You're welcome, John. Requesting pushback now.
Oh, she didn't say it back this time. Oh, gosh.
Allegiant 009 requesting pushback and startup from the gate.
She didn't say it.
09, pushback and startup approved. Tail south.
Oh, I wrote a new song today, too. A hard rock song. It's pretty good. And it's not a lovey-dovey song, neither. Or anything to do with the hooch from the west, hooch from the east, I mean the north. I mean, yeah. Hoochie mama, that is what she is. Lois, next week, next Friday, for sure, we got to go and start the process for the court filing. That's no reason I've not done I've got some other priorities I got to take care of before I can really get what I want. Or I'd already have me a TV, but I need to put money into that. It's going to cost me, but it's going to cost her more when she's got to pay it back. There are consequences. You know, there is a real thing. So, oh, no. Internet is buffering. Don't tell me I'm going to have to reset our internet. Guys, are you buffering bad, or was that just a glitch? Daggone it.
Brandon Armstrong. It's starting to act up again.
Yeah, it's the internet. That has nothing to do with the computer stuff. I might just have to end up resetting the internet. If so, I will. If I've got to do that. If I got to wait until I get the cruise and got to go in there and reset, then I will. It'd be nice if they let you know when they're doing updates and maintenance and all that, and not just randomly do it. It ain't that bad because I'm listening to it right now. I mean, there's a delay, but there's always a delay. But it's not cutting in and out. It just, OBS did that one time. Oh yeah, it's I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna let it play here for a little bit in the back in my ear. I mean, it is buffering, Brandon, you're right, but it's not horrible yet. So hopefully it'll keep itself together. Worst case, I'll reset it while I'm in the middle of my flight. I mean, that's what I gotta do. Okay, so hopefully, just stay working, baby. Runway's 511.
Cold out there, people. Berber LOL.
Oh yeah, I bet it is. All right. I'm letting it. We're actually using the original 600 sounds. Now I've heard the sounds are that you're hearing are that's pretty cool too. I'll work on the sound pack later do anything else.
Flow completed. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen. Display switches. Normal and auto. Window heat. Pressurization mode selector. Flight instruments. Sit. Parking brake.
Okay,
On.
there's that.
Fuel control switches. Cut off. Pre-flight
There's that.
checklist completed.
I don't like the takeoff speeds, but I need to figure out how to fix that so it puts
Lowest
in the right
fuse.
speed.
Okay on my end.
Good deal, Lois. You sound good on my end, too. Oh, that sounded wrong. There we go, right on 3. We'll take it. Alright, refresh that. Go there. Then we'll go there. There. Doors. Close door. Go back. Go to push back.
Initiating before start flow.
Baby, baby, tell me how you feel. Brandon is so stuck up it's not even real. It's a miracle I had him on Team Talk, you guys, for 5 minutes at least. But I know him and Josh are playing some other game together too or whatever, which is fine. But it's all good. All right. What was that? That was a weird noise. Lois, I don't know how your view is.
Brandon Armstrong. It's still buffering on my end.
I know it's buffering, Brandon, but even Lois said it's not that bad. I know it's buffering some, but it's not like every second. I've got it going in my ear here. I mean, it is buffering a little, but it ain't horrible.
Flow completed.
It had to do for now.
Lois
Before start
fuse.
checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Fuel 14096 pounds. Checked. Passenger signs. On. MCP. Speed 120. Heading 184. Altitude 38000. Set. Takeoff speeds. B1 120. BR 120. B2 127.
Lois Hughes.
CU
It's okay on my end. It hasn't buffed
Completed.
on my end one
Rudder
time though.
and
That's
aileron
weird.
trim.
That's what I say. It's
3 and
barely
0.
doing it.
Anti-collision lights. On. Before start checklist completed.
Port International Airport. Information Delta.
All right. Did you get push back and startup approved.
Yes, John. Pushback and startup approved. Tail south.
Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Say it! Alright.
Love you too, John.
Oh, it's so... Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so... Bam.
Cockpit to ground.
Bam.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start straight back. Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off. Brakes released.
Parking brake is released. Wind is 190 at 4 knots in Orlando tonight.
Brakes released. Here we go. Starting engine.
How's the view, Lois?
Starting engine 2.
That was the radio, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Allegiant Air Flight 009 Delta Whiskey, departing from Orlando Sanford and heading to Louisville. Our captain today is John, and assisting him is First Officer J.D. I'm your lead flight attendant, and joining me today are my wonderful colleagues, Sarah, Mike, Jessica, and Tom. Our estimated flight time is
All right, here
approximately
comes
1
engine
hour and
2.
45 minutes. Before we take off, I'd like to take you through our safety procedures. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle and pull on the strap to tighten. To release, lift the top of the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. In the unlikely event of a change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop in the compartment above your seat. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put on your own mask before assisting others. Your life vest is located under your seat. In case of a water landing, remove the vest from its pouch, slip it over your head, and fasten the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. There are 6 emergency exits on this Boeing 737, 2 at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, keeping in mind it may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight with us today.
Pushback complete. Parking brake set. Brake set. Engine 1 started.
Lois
Engine 1
Hughes.
cut out.
Okay, break over. I'll talk to you, John and Brandon, tomorrow evening. Good luck. Hope it works for you, John.
Alright, Lois, love you.
Lois Hughes. Peace out. Hand giving peace sign.
Peace.
All engines stable. Before taxi flow.
Lois Hughes. Love ya to John boy.
Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Flow completed. Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Progi. Auto. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Rejected takeoff. Flight control test.
left.
Full left.
Back to center.
Neutral.
Yoke right.
Full right.
Back to center.
Neutral.
Straight back.
Full back.
Back to center. And forward.
Full forward.
Back
Checked.
to center.
Brake test. Checked. Before taxi checklist completed.
You can go ahead and request taxi, please.
I'll request taxi clearance now, John. Sanford Ground, Allegiant 009, ready to taxi. We have Delta.
Allegiant 009, taxi to runway 18 via Alpha.
Runway 18 via Alpha, Allegiant 009.
Approaching runway 18.
Before
Before takeoff low.
Allegiant 009, contact tower on 120.3, safe flight.
I just hope that my
120.3, Allegiant
yoke
Flow completed.
is not too
Before
sensitive.
takeoff checklist. Flaps. Sit.
I'm
Stabilization
hoping
trim.
it's still calibrated.
Sit. Transponder. Sit. Cabin crew. Cabin crew prepared for takeoff. Notified.
We're getting ready to take
Before
off.
takeoff,
Everybody's
checklist
buttoned
completed.
up.
Acknowledged, Captain. I'll make sure everyone is ready for takeoff.
We are ready for takeoff. You ready to
Hey
do
folks,
this,
we're
sweetie?
getting ready to take off, so please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and your seatbacks are upright. Thank you.
I'm ready, John. Let's get in touch with tower for takeoff clearance. Sanford Tower, Allegiant 009, holding short of runway 18, ready to depart.
Allegiant 009, Sanford Tower, runway 18, winds 195 at 4. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff. Allegiant 009.
Are we clear to go?
Yes, we're cleared for takeoff on runway 18. Let's do this.
Here we go, y'all.
Thrust set. Checked. Speed aligned. Checked. knots. Checked.
V1 take.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. feet.
Lateral navigation.
Flaps up.
Vertical navigation.
LNAV on. VNAV on.
Autopilot.
Command A on.
009, contact departure on 119.775.
That wasn't too shabby.
Departure on 119.775.
Not bad at all. What do you think about that, Brandon? And by the way, that is the real engine sounds and stuff there.
Orlando departure.
That's the default sound pack.
Evening climbing past 500.
Allegiant 009, Orlando departure, radar contact. Cleared direct wireless. Climb and maintain flight level 20.
I love that sound.
Climb and maintain flight level 200, Allegiant 009.
Looking good here, guys. Brandon, I ain't heard nothing else from you, buddy. Where you at?
Flow completed. After takeoff checklist. Engine start switches. Off. Packs. On. Auto brakes.
Brandon Armstrong.
Off.
Nice
Landing gear.
takeoff.
Up and
Wow,
off.
this thing's climbing
Wax.
at
Up.
5112
After
feet
takeoff
a
checklist
minute.
complete.
5,112 feet a minute. Well, now 48, 49, but this thing climbs like a champion, man. I forgot to make sure it was on fail op. I'll have to go in there and look. Should be able to do that now. Let me go in there and look.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Dear guests, we've now climbed to a safe altitude and you are free to use your electronic devices. Our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available for your convenience. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight to Louisville. Thank you for flying with Allegiant Air.
Allegiant 09, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290, Allegiant 009.
Allegiant 009, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0.
Contacting Jacksonville Center on 134.0, Allegiant 009. Jacksonville Center, Allegiant 009, evening, climbing through 16,000 for flight level 290. Allegiant 009.
Brandon Armstrong.
altitude.
That takeoff was
Check.
nice.
Yeah, it was.
level 380. Allegiant 009.
I'm going through my settings real quick. I'm getting rid of bank angle callouts. That's annoying. I think I'm going to turn off that terrain mode. I don't like, it's annoying hearing it say terrain.
Brandon Armstrong. I would turn that off too.
Yep, I did too. Alright, almost done here. I was just getting it. Alright, there we go. Did they tell us if we could take a shortcut to La Fox or not?
I'll check with ATC about a shortcut to La Fox.
Jacksonville Center, Allegiant 009, requesting direct routing to La Fox.
Allegiant 009, direct routing to Layfox approved.
We're almost to our cruise altitude. Once we get to our cruise altitude, then we'll make the switch to go direct to La Fox. Sound good?
Sounds good, John. We're already cleared direct to La Fox, so we're all set.
Okay, we got 2,000 feet till we're cruise altitude. Man, this thing climbs so amazing.
Roger that, John. Almost at our cruising altitude.
Just to update you, we're only doing code cuts for a snack today on the airplane because we don't got far to go.
Understood, Captain. I'll make sure to inform the passengers about the snack options. Thank you for the update.
Brandon Armstrong. I'm still tuned in but going to go lay down and listen to the sounds of the plane.
You got it, old man. Well, I'm glad to say thank you, Jesus, for getting this figured out.
Brandon Armstrong. I'm not old, lol.
Okay. got our...
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we've reached our cruising altitude, we'll be starting our snack and drink service. Today, we have a selection of cold cuts for you to enjoy, perfect for our short journey. After the snack service, we'll also be offering items from the Allegiant Air Shop. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight to Louisville. Thank you for flying with us.
Let them know that we are now going direct to LaFox.
I'll let them know we're going direct to Louisville.
Allegiant 009, proceeding directly to La Fox now.
$55 minutes till descent, you guys. And I did load my pilot's life so I can do the job. And then we got to go back to Orlando. And then one more flight after that for that schedule. All right. 109.35. 350. 109.35 350. 109.35 350. Load our forecast. There we go. KSDF. Yep, 35 left is a category 3. Little tip for you guys. The good thing about doing flights with a pilot's life is you'll become familiar with a lot of the airports. You'll know what runways are good and which ones aren't. You'll be able to even just automatically know what runway you might want to switch to if you have to without even looking. Allegiant Airline, can you give me the weather for Louisville, Kentucky with crosswind information?
Allegiant 009, Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport, information Bravo, wind 055 at 10, visibility 10, solid overcast at 3,000 feet, temperature 8, 2.1, altimeter 3002, crosswind component is minimal with current wind direction.
They got rain there right now. Okay, with that solid overcast, we're probably going to request him to give us a, 35 left with a Category 3 for Autoland. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Of a passenger experiencing an asthma attack. It seems they forgot their inhaler and started feeling unwell shortly after we reached cruising altitude. I'm assisting them now and will keep you updated on their condition. Please advise if there's anything specific you'd like us to do.
Yeah, I think we might have a doctor and I believe 2 different nurses. So the best thing to do is make an announcement and see if anybody can assist you. That might be a doctor or a nurse. Let them know that the emergency is red zone. So
Attention all passengers, we have a medical situation on board. If there is a doctor or nurse among you, we kindly ask for your assistance. Please make yourself known to the cabin crew. Thank you for your cooperation.
Allegiant 009, contact Jacksonville Center on 127.575.
Contacting Jacksonville Center on 127.575. Allegiant 009. Jacksonville Center, Allegiant 009, evening. Maintaining flight level 380.
Allegiant 009, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Speed brake armed.
Oh, okay. So on your numpad, the left mouse button
Speed brake armed.
activates your speed brake. Okay. And that don't do nothing when you click them options on the flight bag.
009. Atlanta Center, Allegiant 009. Good evening. Maintaining flight level 380.
Allegiant 009, Atlanta Center, good evening.
All right. Looking good here, guys. Go ahead and do our descent flow here.
Flow completed.
There we go. Now I can hear it better.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Sit. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Sit. Landing data. 121. Minimums. 200.
Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach for runway 35 left. The minimum altitude is 200 feet. We'll use auto brakes 4. We can expect to park at gate 5-4. In case of go around, we'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions?
I'm good.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
All right. Everything is good. "35 minutes till descent, folks." I really like this airplane. I mean, out of the box, it does really amazing. And, you know, and it's not Brandon's fault that he's owed. That guy had more headaches and is tired more than I know what. No, I'm just messing with you, Brandon. Stay laying down, young man. Old man. Old man. Gotta pick on someone. I ain't been on live stream for a couple days. But yeah, we're looking good. Well, we ain't got far to go, folks. 28 minutes. We'll land in Louisville, and then I believe we got to head back to Orlando. Alright, we are now streaming on TikTok again. Hello, everybody. Let me get logged in here real quick, though.
Messages. Close stat. Now 14097526784. TikTok 173252 is your verification code, valid for 5 minutes. To keep your account safe, never forward this code. Button. Activate to expand. Actions available.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we are on TikTok. There we go. Hammer, welcome to the lounge. Hammer 841. Connie in Little Rock, welcome to the lounge. Randall, welcome to the lounge, my friend. Santiago, Jeff. Scott, welcome to the lounge. Scott Olson. John Anderson. As long as you don't fall in the water. Alright. 23 minutes till descent, my friends. Fuel looks good. Weather looks good. I'm going to turn the wipers off. Wipers are off. There we go. Lower lights are on. Wing lights are on. And we're going to light up the night. And we're going to turn on our wheel well lights as well. Follow me to the cheese. Cheese is good, but I'll pass on the cheese, my friend. Mel, how are you doing? I like that name. That's a beautiful name, Mel. Some names I really like, and that is one I really like. Mel. I think it's just a pretty name. Hope you're doing alright tonight, Mel. Jack Otter. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack got smacked with a pogo stick.
Allegiant 009. Contact Atlanta Center on 134.8.
Right, alright.
Center on 134.8. Allegiant 009.
I'm gonna grab me a drink. Hold on, guys. Be right back with you. Gotta grab my drink, folks.
Atlanta Center, Allegiant 009, evening, maintaining flight level 380.
009, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Don't you tell my heart, it can break it hard. I just don't think I need to understand. And if you tell my heart, my unbreaking heart, I'll tell you never talk to the girl again. Oh. Let me tell y'all a true story. The ex, you know, the one that treated me like a dirty dog. God forbid, don't ever trust her, I'll tell you that. Anyway, when her son was like 13 years old, he decided to come to me and let me know that, John, is it weird that I've been doing the hanky-panky with a stuffed animal? I was like, get out of here. Go. I ended that conversation so fast. But, now that person's an adult and they're still just as goofy and clueless as clueless could be. 9 minutes till descent, folks. 9 minutes. That is cool. We're flying over Seymour, Tennessee, and there's actually a Seymour, Indiana as well. So I thought that's pretty cool. Looking good here, guys. Looking real good. Brandon done bailed out on me.
approaching top of descent.
I can barely hear the ATC. Let me see if I can turn that up a little bit.
Indianapolis Center, Allegiant 009, evening, maintaining flight level 380.
Allegiant 009, Indianapolis Center. Expect the Lidl 1 arrival. Anticipate descent in about 10 minutes.
This is what the intercom sounds like.
Expecting the Little One arrival. We'll anticipate
This is what the intercom sounds like.
Allegiant 009.
This is what the intercom sounds like. This is what the intercom sounds like.
Allegiant Airlines, radio check. Their volume is really low to me. I don't.
Descending by a Little One into Louisville. Allegiant 009.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our descent into Louisville, please ensure that you are seated with your seatbelts fastened and your tray tables stowed. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, we're starting our descent into Louisville. Allegiant, radio check.
Allegiant 009, loud and clear.
Alright, we're looking good here, guys. Go ahead and check the weather for us for Louisville for landing.
I can't handle weather requests. You might want to check the ADIS for Louisville.
Go ahead and turn on ADIS. Let's see what it says.
I can't handle ADIS requests, John. We'll need to wait for ATC to provide that information.
Transition altitude. Checked.
Go ahead and report our current altitude and let them know we're making our descent. we have started our descent. If you want to go ahead and let everybody know and thank them for flying with us, and then we'll be leaving again from Louisville in a little while. So tell them to keep a hold of their tickets in case they are going to be flying with us again. We will be returning to Orlando from Louisville when we take off again.
Hey folks, just a quick update. We've started our descent into Louisville, so please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and your seatbacks are upright. We want to thank you for flying with us today. If you're planning to join us on our next flight from Louisville, please keep your tickets handy. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Let everybody know the return flight will be going back to Orlando from Louisville.
Allegiant 009, contact Louisville approach on 134.15.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our descent into Louisville, please ensure that you are seated with your seatbelts fastened and your tray tables stowed. We want to thank you for flying with us today. If you're planning to join us on our next flight from Louisville back to Orlando, please keep your tickets handy. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Allegiant 009 evening. We're descending through 15,000.
Allegiant 009, Louisville approach. Good evening, Louisville altimeter 30.03. Expect the visual runway 35 left approach into Louisville via Bourbon.
Expecting the visual runway 35 left approach via Bourbon. Allegiant 009.
Flaps 1. Speed brake armed.
Allegiant 009, contact Lexington
Flaps up.
on 120.15.
Switching to Lexington approach on 120.15. Allegiant 009. Lexington approach, Allegiant 009 evening, descending through 13,000 feet.
Allegiant 009, Lexington approach. Good evening, Louisville altimeter 30.00.
Speed brake armed. Flaps 1. Passing 10,000 feet.
will you tell the parents to please
Captain,
keep
cabin
their
is ready.
kids sit down?
Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for our arrival in Louisville, please turn off and stow your electronic devices until we've arrived at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away.
Let
your
them know if
seats are
their
in their
kids
full
are up
upright
running
position,
around
and
again.
your
They will
seatbelts are
not
securely
fly on this
fastened.
airplane again.
Upon arrival, our Allegiant Air staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights. Thank you for flying with us today.
Allegiant 009, descend and maintain 4501.
Hey folks, just a quick reminder to keep your kids seated during the flight. If they're up and running around again, they won't be able to fly with us next time. Thanks for your cooperation and understanding.
Let them know that we are about their safety. When they bring kids, kids belong in the seat at all times. Sarah told me there's another kid running up down the aisle. You need to find out whose kid it is. Make an announcement. Let them know there's a kid running loose on the airplane. They will not fly with us again.
Hey folks, just a quick reminder to ensure the safety of everyone on board. Please make sure your kids remain seated at all times during the flight. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding. Thank you.
Louisville approach. Allegiant 009. Evening. Descending through 8,000 feet down to 5,000.
Allegiant 009, Louisville approach. Good evening. Louisville altimeter 30.03.
This
Watch
airplane
five.
really, it really does good. I am going to be fixing my sound pack as soon as I...
Speed brake armed.
I really like this plane, guys. It flies so good.
Glide slope alive.
Wipers are on because it's raining.
Flaps 15. Flaps 10.
Allegiant 009, Louisville approach. Contact Louisville Tower on 124.2.
Contacting Louisville Tower on 124.2. Allegiant 009.
Approach mode on.
Louisville Tower.
Command B on.
009. Evening. We're established on the visual approach for runway 35 left.
Allegiant 009, Louisville Tower. Wind
Gear down.
55 at 9
Gear up.
20.
Flaps
Runway
15.
35 left, clear to land.
Runway 35 left. Cleared to land. Allegiant 009.
Gear down.
Definitely coming into some rain.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Flaps 25.
We should get the auto land on this one, guys. We should.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Approach checklist. Barrel reference 304. Checked. Approach checklist completed.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Landing
There we
checklist.
go. We got auto land.
Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake. Speed brake armed. Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Set.
Cabin crew. Cabin crew Checklist completed.
400.
Command A on. Minimums.
Auto throttle.
Sync rate.
Speed brake out.
Not so bad.
70 knots. Reverse thrust. Initiating after landing checks.
Allegiant 009, welcome to Louisville. Contact ground on 121.7.
Switching to ground on 121.7.
I got to go find that line where it don't shut my. Well, it is raining. I mean, we was getting rain coming in, but I did use the yoke and got us landed. So at least we got that done.
Allegiant 009, evening. We're clear of runway 35 left and ready to taxi to the gate.
Let them know we're already at gate 53.
Louisville ground taxi to B18A at your discretion. Good day.
I'll let them know we're already
Shutting the aircraft down.
Well, that was a good flight. And I believe, I'll look here in a minute, I
Ladies
believe
and
we're
gentlemen,
going back
welcome to Louisville, where the local
Orlando.
time is 1 a.m. The temperature is a cool 7 degrees Celsius with a solid overcast sky, but no precipitation. We hope you enjoyed the smooth landing, courtesy of Captain John and First Officer JD. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position. Louisville is known for its rich history in horse racing and bourbon, so we hope you enjoy your stay. On behalf of Allegiant Air and our crew, including Sarah, Mike, Jessica, and Tom, thank you for flying with us today. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Flow completed. Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps.
Off.
Probe heat.
Off.
Hydraulic pumps.
Set.
Flaps.
Up.
Parking brake. Parking brake. Parking brake. On. Fuel control switches.
Off.
Weather radar.
I'm gonna go look at something real quick. See if we get, I guess you get offers every so often. Let's see if anybody offered anything to it.
Weather radar. Weather radar. Weather radar.
Okay, so no new offers. Let's see.
Captain, all passengers have boarded. I'll bring the manifest to the cockpit once we get everyone
we got
seated.
a new schedule here. Let's see. Oh, we got a long one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we're going Allentown to Orlando. I don't like that one. Alright, Sioux Falls to Orlando. Orlando to Louisville. Orlando to KBGR Bangor. KFWA Fort Wayne. Wow. Orlando, Dayton, Columbus, Harrisburg, Elmira, South Bend. So let's see. So Orlando to Appleton. $900 on the first flight. No, the first flight, 1160. 608 on the second flight. 1130 on the third one. 758 on the fourth. 724 on the fifth. 680. 794. 792. 815. 995. I don't think I ain't long. Let's see. No, they don't have any long hauls by itself. That's okay. Alright, see what it gives us. No, I don't like that one. A lot of them say KPIE. Des Moines to KPIE. Orlando to Columbus Rickenbacker. Petersburg Clearwater to Hagerstown, Allentown, Orlando, Cedar Rapids, Flint, Michigan, some of them I don't like. Okay, Orlando, Grand Forks, KGFK, and then Orlando to KMIL, Mullen. Another one, Orlando to Appleton. Then Des Moines, KPIE, St. Petersburg. Bloomington Central, Illinois to Orlando. That's why I like regenerating, because alright, Orlando, KLCK to Columbus, KSGF Springfield to Orlando, and then St. Petersburg to Elmira, then Orlando to Flint, Michigan, Come on, give me a better schedule than this. See what this gives us. KPIE, Amira, back to KPIE, in Orlando, Cedar Rapids, I don't like this one. Regenerate. Fort Wayne. Rapid City. Oh well, Indianapolis to KPIE. See, now this one I don't like because they're so close together. Let me fix this. Let's do round trip. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Now, that's going to be the round ones, you guys. Like Orlando. You'll see that one a lot. Orlando to Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids. Orlando. Orlando. Peoria. Peoria. Orlando. Orlando to KFWA, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Come on, there's got to be a better schedule than this. KPIE, KHGR, Hagerstown, Hagerstown, to PIE. PIE. To PIA. That schedule there is horrible. Come on, give me something better than that. Daggone it. Alright, Orlando. Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids. Orlando. Cape Allentown. Orlando. Orlando. Back to Cape Allen. Crap Rapid City. KRAP crap. Come on, give me something decent. Okay. Petersburg. Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls. Orlando. Orlando. Mullen. It's only the only thing, it's hard to get a good schedule. Alright, so we got 3 here on this schedule. Petersburg to KHEW. And then Appleton to Orlando. Orlando to Louisville. We just did that. Alright, this got 8 flights. KSGF, Springfield. To Orlando. Orlando. to Appleton. Appleton. Back to Orlando. Orlando to Harrisburg. Okay. All right, we'll do this one. So that means Springfield, KSGF to Orlando. All right, we accepted the schedule. All right, let's see what it's got us doing here. All right. 42891 KSGF to Orlando. Okay. I'm generating the flight plan now. All right, initial altitude is 39,000. Cost index 5. 822 miles. Well, nautical miles. 281 at 77 for the wind. £102,715. Fuel. $15,123 for fuel. Okay. Okay. So that is good. But well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I got to fix a couple things. I got everything working right. So I'm going to disconnect for a little bit. And I'll be back here shortly. So y'all just look for your notifications. I'll be back here in just a little bit. But I believe we are